Good day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. If you haven't already watched my first upload of the day, we are still reacting to K-pop group Dreamcatcher. We are back with part 2 of their Dystopia trilogy. This is the music video for the song BOCA. If you want to check out, my reaction and opinion on Scream, you can. I'll leave a link at the end of this video for you guys to check out. Yeah, before we begin, if you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this channel. I'm just really excited to continue this trilogy, and I'm happy I'm doing it back to back because I love a good story, and Dreamcatcher, they are blowing my mind with each video they release. Let's just dive straight into Dreamcatcher. Let's press play. Okay, so we have part 2, Dystopia, Lose Myself. A bit of a wrap up from the last video. Okay, bit more cyberpunky. Different vibe. Okay. The master back. Okay, pretty. Gonna be a dance break.
Yeah, 눈 감아서 막혀 넌 도망쳐만 밟지 넌 뒷걸음만 쳤다면 거기서 변하지 않아 떠나지 no Get the key, set you free 너 이제 그만둬 숨바꼭질 바짝 따라와 뭘 더 coming up lock the door
So pretty. I'm speechless. Okay, I like that shot at the end with all of them in pretty dresses. That was Dreamcatcher BOCA Part 2 of the Dystopia. I cannot wait to see what the theory online is about this because, wow, as you can see again, we only have 6 members, so I'm guessing this was filmed when the other member was still in China. Yeah, let's just get into this analysis because I am speechless. Before we get into the analysis, the 2 members, there were 2 members that stood out this time. Yes, I'm still standing like Dammy, but there were 2 members that I just want to point out, and I'm really sorry. I am trying my hardest to hopefully pronounce their names right, but you have Gayeon, and then you have Yuyeon. I'm really bad, so please tell me if I'm right or wrong, but for me those two members stood out, and I think more so Kion stood out because, oh my god, that pink, like the pink dress, the pink hair, visually stunning, and like her parts, like in between like the light and the dark. Yes, and then it's Yoyeon. I think I've just said that name. I think I've just said her name like 3 separate ways. She shot herself with an arrow in one world, and it hit her in like when she was dressed in like that lovely white dress. So I liked that. In the future I'll probably learn to pronounce these names better. Now we're moving on to the theory that's still continuing on Reddit from Bookish Theories on YouTube. In BOCA, we already get a time in which technology is already existing, meaning that the hate speech online is added. The point that they stand with the victims of hate speech gets clear here. While in Scream they got direct, trying to ask why, and then getting angry when they didn't get results, BOCA talks about another strategy to deal with it, and that's locking the haters away. They don't talk about themselves anymore, rather they show sympathy and understanding for the victims of hate speech, but also calling the haters out, since that's the only way to handle the situation. In the music video we can see the masks again, even though they melt into reality and get clearer, the person's chasing the members or looking at them in the distance, meaning it's harder to discover the person spreading the hate speech, so as time goes by it's a lot easier to hide behind a mask. We get 2 versions here, the one in the bright dresses in a beautiful environment, and the other, more darker version, in a scary world with corrupted people behind masks. The bright ones represent the innocence before the spread of the hate speech, and the darker versions represent the world affected by hate speech, a transformation. We can see that both of these versions are still connected. The bright version, which apparently links into Oddeye, protects the tree of language, still believing that there is something good within the world. And then you've got the darker world where they deal with the haters, the ridiculous freaks behind the mask by locking them away, which is seen in like the scene with Dami. Pretty much the basic meaning is lock the haters away, deciding what hurts you and what doesn't hurt you. Again, Yoyeon, I think I said her name differently each time. She shoots herself. She shoots the arrow in the dark world, and it actually shoots her and it hits her when she's like innocent. So it just goes to show that you can be hurt regardless. So it's kind of hard to lock away because there's not a lot of innocence in the world. And then the theory goes on to the next video, but we're not there yet. Yeah, these girls, they've taken a concept and they are riding with it. I like how this video is definitely like a more modern like environment than Scream was. Like Scream was very much angry, whereas for me you had definitely, I understand like the juxtaposition between the innocence and like the light ethereal dresses, and then like the dark reality where hey ho, crap happens and you know, having to deal with it. I love this message that, you know, these ladies are putting across, because it's about time someone directly was like, yo, haters gonna hate, but sometimes they can take it too far. Dreamcatcher. Did I like this video as visually as Scream? I think I preferred the visuals and like the aesthetic in Scream more than this, but in terms of the storytelling, if Scream was the start, this is the middle section where you get the bulk of the story, and then we're going to get the conclusion in the video for the song Oddeye, I believe. So story-wise, this definitely evolved. Visually, I think I preferred Scream. That doesn't mean it's going to get like a low like rating by like any means. It might not hit the high level of Scream, but the best visuals definitely come from like that innocent light when they're all dressed in like ethereal dresses. Come on, Western bands, Western groups, take note. This is how you do music videos. This is how you do a concept. I'm a sucker for a concept. Dreamcatcher, ticking all the boxes. Let's just get into my rating. If I had to give a BOCA by Dreamcatcher a rating out of 10, guys, it is getting an 11 out of 10. I'm not going to tell you what I gave Scream, but I gave Scream higher, so go check out my reaction at the end. And the reason this is getting an 11, I love the storytelling, I love the cameras, the visuals, Aesthetically, not as pleasing as part 1, but yeah, I cannot wait to see like the conclusion and like the finale and how we deal with these faceless mass haters and how the band are going to deal with them in probably, I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say we're going to skip ahead again to the future. In the comments below, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on the song, the video, the band. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Sound off. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion here on this channel. And trust me, a lot of you guys are very opinionated. You have heard my thoughts and opinions, now make yours known. If you'd like to see me react to any bands in the future, they can be from anywhere around the world. The comments is the place to go, but let's just wrap up this video before I continue to ramble. If you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this channel. Yeah, at the end of this video you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist, depending what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Until next time, I'm Beth. Keep listening to good music. Dreamcatcher make amazing music. Goodbye.